Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? You alright? If you can hear a weird noise, it's not my belly. It's the dishwasher below me. Technically, I could still pause it, but I'm not going to. How are you doing? You alright? I've just been to the dentist. Just had my teeth polished, you know what I mean? I like to look good, me. Oh, I like to look good. I like to, but I don't. But, you know, God loves a tryer, do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just had my gnashes done. I'm tired today, guys. How are you? You all right? I'm going to do this video, and then I'm going to the barber's, and then I'm coming back here to do a live stream at around 12 noon UK, because obviously we've got Anna Slott's press conference this morning, and there's no point doing a watch along because people want to see what's said at that. And I thought we'd do, you know, like a little review of it together. Do you know what I mean? So about 12. If it doesn't finish, you know, like if it's still running by 12, just a little bit later or whatever. But I will be doing that, okay? And to be honest with you, I think that's the first time I'll get to see it, so maybe you'll have to watch it again. I don't know, because I'm not going to see it. I've got another appointment, as you know. So I don't think I'll be back in time to watch it live. So anyway, live stream at 12. That was the sing. That's not my belly. Yeah, that's that. What else have I got to tell you? Oh, we need to do some shout outs, don't we? Let's have a look. Let's see what wonderful people supported this YouTube channel yesterday. Let's have a look. That one. Okay. What day was yesterday? Thursday, wasn't it? Carlo Donovan supported me, says, get yourself a new bottle. Because I bought one of these, and the lid was broken the other day. And Carl saw my video. Get yourself a new bottle. Red Raw, Miserable Martin, he says, get yourself some condoms. That's random, innit, guys? I don't use things like that. Now, if you're a young man, right, you be careful. I was a dad at 18, got someone pregnant at 17. It's all right saying I'll pull out, but when you know what I'm saying? So, no, you know, you don't know what you're getting into these days. Things were a bit different back then. Girls weren't as adventurous maybe back in the day. They are fucking terrible now, aren't they? Worse than fellas. Red Raw, get some condoms. Mr. H, get a toothpick in Newcastle for curly whirlies stuck to your tooth. Unless you watch these morning briefings, you won't understand any of this. Thank you, Mr. H, Red Raw, and Carlo Donovan. Also, Jen, of course, the lovely Jen. Ben, Miserable Martin, oh, we've already mentioned Martin. Alan Metcalf, Donkey, and David Crompton as well. Thank you, guys. Yesterday's super thanks, that's the love heart under the videos. Jay Danzig, he says, thanks, man. I know I'm not a member, but I'm with you. How nice is that? He is a member, or maybe he means VIP member. He's a channel member. But that's great, and I really do appreciate that, Jay. Thank you. That'll be going in my beer fund, well, cider fund for tomorrow. I'm going to Newcastle tomorrow, so and I'm really looking forward to it, guys. You know what I mean? I've already decided which pubs I'm going to go to. I've got it all mapped out. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Paul Walford as well. He says, have a beer, pal. How nice is that? See, do you see what I mean about how fucking cool my peoples are on here? Do you know what I mean? And David Coleman, he says, you've been acing the morning briefings recently, pal. Loving them. Have a beer, seeing as it's hot. So kind. Togs as well. Thanks, Dunk. Great updates. Mr. Cam J. Good to see Cam. He says, DKB, Dunk Knobs best. We're talking about chocolate hobnobs, I think. Have a coffee on me, big man. Not around much for the live streams. Oh, Paul is well. Everything's welcome. Thank you very much. Paul Houlihan. He says, this is a long message. Thank you, Paul. He's a channel member. He says, always watch the end, mate, meaning my morning briefings. At the weekends, I often don't get to watch the videos because I'm off doing stuff with the wife and kids. The most important things about me. But I always come back and catch up with the videos, including the morning briefs. I hope you are doing okay, Dunk. You do seem down, mate. Ignore the negatives because I promise the people in this community that you built have nothing but 100 respect and appreciation for what you provide. Entertainment, yes. Good solid news, yes. But most importantly, you are a good bloke. And that is why you have so many great people on here. Like, is that Spence there? Jen, Watty, Truth is that most of us would still tune in if you never even mentioned Liverpool. Most of my content. For context, my wife was willing to have a TV on the altar when we got married if the Liverpool game clashed with the ceremony. Talking about when I got married at Anfield. And he's talking about that. Game ended up being moved to the day before the wedding, so I didn't have that controversy. Well, when I got married at Anfield, it was Feyenoord, Liverpool versus Feyenoord. I think Liverpool might have won 2-0. We did have the tellies on, but no audio. But that's pretty cool. What a really nice wife. And nice comment, Paul. I really do appreciate that, mate. And Paul is a really super cool bloke as well. He's always supporting me. You know, he's fucking good people. I'm so blessed to have these people, man. It's amazing. Do you know what I mean? I won't be here if it weren't for you guys. Honest, man. Tang as well. He says, fantastic as always, brother. Gets me through my day every day listening to you whilst grafting my nuts off on site. Keith Byrne, I think it's pronounced. Thanks for uploading this video, Dunk. This was yesterday's morning briefing. I recently lost my mum and needed to hear some of the things you said. It has brought a lot into perspective. I have been a member of the members website since 2011 and I've loved it every day since. And I asked him, just curious as to what you found of interest, and he said, found it very helpful when you talked about your relationships breaking down. If I'm being honest, I'm afraid I will let that happen myself. Thanks for the insight. Keith, email me, dunk, D-U-N-K, at KopTalk.com. I'll have a chat with you if you want. Yeah, I mean, like in that video yesterday, you know, previous relationships have broken down, and both of my marriages broke down certainly because, well, I can't say because of KopTalk, but KopTalk played a significant contribution in both of those because of the pressures and changes and everything in my life. But also, you know, I have to put my hands up and say that I was a dick as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I allowed it to happen. But you got to remember, I was a young lad, and you still learn. I'm 49, going to hit 50 in September, and I'm still learning. Do you know what I mean? So, what I would like to do, or what I try to do in my videos, is, you know, speak out maybe to younger people, and maybe even people my own age. I don't know. Not because I'm an expert, but just say from my experiences. And I wish I'd had someone saying that to me. You got to remember, you know, like my dad, he wasn't my real dad, but to me he was my real dad. My real dad, I think's alive. I don't know. I ain't seen him for 20 years or something. He's never really bothered with me. I wish him no harm or anything, but he's never been a father to me. Whereas my stepdad brought me up from the age of 5, 6, and my mum married him. And I took his surname, so I wasn't born Duncan Oldham, for example. I took his surname, and it was my choice. You know, it was like, I'm getting married, son. My name will change. It's up to you whether you want to keep your real dad's name, if you like, with the name I was, you know, on my birth certificate, or whether you want to, you know, take that, the new name or whatever. And I wanted to take it. And my real dad, not my real dad, my dad, right? He's just my dad to me. He wasn't blood, but he was my dad. And just round the corner here, the first picture you see when you walk in the house is a great big picture of my dad. In fact, I'm going to show you. Come on, let's go and show you my dad. I hope you can see it properly, but the light's a bit, is it reflecting? There we go, there he is, there's my dad. So that's the first thing you see when you walk in my door, not even a picture of my mum. So he brought me up, right? And he committed suicide in 1993. So I was what, how old would I have been? 93, 94, I'd have been 20. So I was about 18, 19 or something like that. So I lost that manly input, if you like, growing up. So I didn't have a me saying, look, son, do you know what I mean? I didn't have that. And maybe that's why, you know, maybe I made mistakes because I didn't have a man, if you like, educating me, telling me from their experiences and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? He was a good man. He was a really good man. But you know, KopTalk certainly played a huge part in both of those relationships breaking down, and I regret that. I do. But I was also a div. I made wrong decisions. But I know that when that picture's replaced, which you guys know about, that I won't make those mistakes again, ever. It'll be the best version of me ever. No drama, you know what I mean? Like no like nasty stuff or anything. But I made mistakes, and I wish that I had someone that could have told me back then. Like I'm trying to say to young people now, like, do you know what I mean? Because people do approach me, believe it or not. But you know, if you want to message me, I'd happily talk to you about that in private. And I'm sorry that you lost your mum. Losing my mum was the worst thing that's happened to me in my life, and it left me with no purpose in life. And that's probably why I've got the attitude I have today with a lot of things. Yes, I've got purpose in my children and my grandson, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be alive. Not a chance. So I'm very, very sorry about that. And Night Owl, you know, replied to you saying sorry to hear that, pal, YNWA. And unfortunately, it's just something that we all have to go through in life. You know, some of us get robbed a little bit. You know, my mum was 54 when she went in hospital, 55 when she died. You know, could have had a lot more time with her. But I'm glad that you find the video of use to you. And thank you for the support, man, as well. Thinking about it, you know what I mean? Amazing. Dominic as well. Thanks, Dominic. Dominic Wyatt, top guy. Paul Walford as well. I mean, you guys are the best. You know, you really are. And I just wish I could give you guys something back. Do you know what I mean? More. And the only way that's ever going to happen is if I win the lottery. That's it. Do you know what I mean? But I do appreciate the support, guys. I do try and keep it real around here. And serious when serious needs be. Do you know what I mean? So, anyway. But you know what, life, you make mistakes in life, don't you? Every one of us has made mistakes in life. And if you didn't make those mistakes, you wouldn't go on to better things sometimes, I think. Trust me, at times I have not felt that I've gone on to better things. But if that's replaced, then, and if I was on my hat trick, got my hat trick, that must be someone that was extremely special to me, because I don't struggle with the ladies because I got personality. Yeah, I'm a big fat fuck. You know what I mean? Fellas think you need to be all ripped and fucking this, that and the other. No, if you're a nice person, good person, good laugh, cheeky, funny, especially when naked. I mean, they fucking piss their pants when they see me naked. But I don't have a problem with meeting girls, honestly. I'm not. Look at me, because clearly I'm not. Look at me. But that'll only be replaced when I found someone exceptionally special. I mean, like off the grid special. Do you know what I mean? That can share life with me out here in Spain as well. You know, and so if that ever happens, you know, if I did get married or if I did commit to someone, then that person would be an exceptionally special person, and that would mean I was very happy and loved up and everything. And I wouldn't have found that person if I hadn't made the mistakes previously. So yeah, you don't want to make mistakes, you know, but I don't know. You'll always look back at people that were special in your life, always, you know. I mean, I just wish I could go back to being a young lad again, do you know what I mean? And not make them mistakes in the first place, then you won't have to go through all that. But it's life. It's what we do, innit? It's what we do, you know. So my message to anyone is, if you find someone that's special to you, work through your problems, fucking, because it's a minefield out there now. I've met fucking dozens and dozens and dozens of people, do you know what I mean, over the last few years, and just fucking, you don't realise, like, one girl was really, really nice. So we spent time together. She came out here to Spain. I was seeing her back in England. She came out to Chicago with me when I was working out there on that other thing that I was doing, you know, my side interest, you know. I like criminal trials and that, you know, in the US. And she's a lovely girl. Really nice girl. We had some nice times, you know what I mean? And when I hear certain songs, it reminds me of her. And we're not in contact anymore. You know, it just wasn't going to be. But do you know why? Stupid things like, she wanted to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. I can't go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. I'm a night owl. I don't have a problem if you want to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. You get yourself up. I'll see you when I come up. I won't wake you up or anything. Well, no, I need you to go now. Well, I can come up, but I'll be on my phone. I can't fucking go to sleep. No, I need to sleep. Stupid things like that you might have had not have had with your previous partner. Like, because if in my relationship, our missus would just go, I'll go to bed when you go to bed. And if she was knackered, she'd go up first or vice versa. But to be honest with you, we went to bed every single night at the same time. And it's little things like that. And then you might, you're like, well, I can't fucking, this ain't going to work then, is it? If it's an issue. And that can be the nicest person going. Do you know what I mean? So if you've got a situation where you do connect with someone, try and make it work. That'd be my advice. That's what we're talking about, guys, with some of these comments that people are, leaving. So anyway, everything happens for a reason. Remember that. Everything happens for a reason, or it doesn't. So, and I take a look at the girls that I've met over the last few years. I get asked out every week by different people, but I don't go, as you know. It's got to be special. But the ones that I did meet, and the ones that I did spend a bit of time with, they'll always be a part of, my memory and life, if that makes sense. Yeah, we still had a laugh, didn't we? I went to Chicago with that girl. I remember getting pissed with her in Kenosha. And we were walking through a park from the pub back to the hotel. And she could hardly stand up, but she was funny. She was a funny, you know what I mean? Not like disgraceful, couldn't stand up. She was just fucking laughing, do you know what I mean? She was wearing like a pink fucking, was it pink or blue? I can't remember. Blue, I think. It was blue. I don't know, it doesn't matter what she was wearing, but she was enjoying herself. She was funny, she was laughing, belly laughing with me, and got to the hotel room door and couldn't get the key, and fucking belly laughing she was. But it didn't work with her, because she wanted to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. But do you know what I mean? It's just, she was a lovely girl, so I'm not going to look back and think, what a fucking dickhead or not like that. She was lovely. She used to come on streams with us on here, on a weekend and that. But you look back at that, don't you? You learn from these experiences, and that, you just got to keep going until you get what you want. So don't throw away good people. Work at it. You know what I mean? So, I had to look to see if there's any Liverpool news that we could briefly touch on, and there isn't, to be honest with you. We obviously know that we've got some of the players reporting back for pre-season today. We've got the press conference, and we'll do a live stream afterwards. I will do a live stream this evening as well at 7 p.m. And that will be the last one until Monday. All right. I fly to England tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to the weekend and the week ahead. So that's it. The comment, I think it was Paul Houlihan that said something like, "You look fed up." No, I'm not fed up. I'm very tired. I think this morning, I'm not like jumping around and being silly and that, because you're reading serious comments there from someone that's lost their mum and says that maybe I'm in a similar situation. I can see that happening. That touches me. So I can't, even though I like a laugh and a giggle with you, I can't just do that right now. So no, in terms of me where I am right now, I'm really happy. To be honest with you, I'm really, really happy. My tax went out this morning, €400, bastards. So I'm not happy about that. But that's life, innit? Do you know what I mean? So, but no, I'm really happy. Let's hope it stays that way. We are going to have a meetup in Birmingham in December. If any of you guys are interested, you need to be known, you know, by username around here. We're not just gonna have anyone turn up, for the simple reason that, you know, if someone turns up and they're a dickhead and they smash glasses or they kick off with someone in, you know what I mean? They'll be like, well, who's that? And we're like, don't know. Do you know what I mean? Can't do that. So, you know, we're thinking channel members, regular contributors around here. People that take part in the live streams that greet each other and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And I've penciled in Saturday the 14th of December, I think it was. I spoke to Rob last night, my son, and you know, he's up for it. Like, there's no point if Rob don't come, is there? Do you know what I mean? So I will give more information about that in due course. I'll do a video about it specifically. And it's just a get together. We'll just go to a bar, get a few drinks, might go next door for a bite to eat, something like that. Just nothing, you know, it's not an expensive thing. It is if you maybe need accommodation, you know, but it's about priorities. You starve, let the kids starve, you know what I mean? But you know, I'm thinking like the bar I go to, you get 7 pints for 16 quid, so it's not exactly expensive, is it? But it doesn't matter anyway, do you know what I mean? Because I'll buy you a drink. So, right, I think that's enough for this morning. Not that there's really anything to talk about, is there? I'll see you around 12. That'll probably run for a couple of hours, I don't know. But if you don't see me, you know, this afternoon or around then, 7 o'clock this evening, and it'll be the last one, so please do come and show your face, you know, even if you're just saying hello. It'll be the last one until Monday. I don't like, I feel like I should be here with my, you know, my work environment for you guys, but I'll have my laptop and everything with me, so I'll be alright. It's just I've got to do stuff for myself as well, do you know what I mean? I should be in America now, and I cancelled it to be here. I had no plans on going back to England until later in the year, but it's something that I need to do, so alright. Okay guys, thanks to those of you that I've name checked in there. I do appreciate you supporting me. Everyone that's watching this video that likes the videos should be grateful of those people, because they're the ones that make a difference. Honestly, they really do, because everyone makes a difference by watching the videos, clearly, but they can make a real difference, do you know what I mean? And collectively, it does help. It does, and I'm happy to put the effort in and, you know, try and have a giggle with you guys and stuff. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate that. So if you want to thumbs up the video, I know it's a bit, but it's just like, I don't know. I mean, it's just like listening to people saying, you know, it's hard, you know, when people say, I really love your videos. You know, it's great what you. It's hard. You know what I mean? It's nice, but it's also hard to like realise that. And it's also hard to hear of other people saying, I've lost my mum. And it's also hard to talk about parents that are absent and real parents, real men that are definitely absent, you know what I mean? So it's just a bit of reality, really. But we've got each other, haven't we? Fuck it, we'll always be all right. So my email address is always open to you guys. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up, drop me a comment. If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, hit the super thanks button and I'll give you a shout out. It won't be tomorrow, it'll probably be Monday, to be honest with you. But if you do it today, then I can go to England tomorrow and justify that I'm having a nice cold pint of cider, which I shouldn't be having really, because I'm trying to lose weight. Because Red Dave bought me one. Do you know what I mean? I am going to England tomorrow, and as well as I'm trying to cut down on stuff, I am not going out in Newcastle city centre and not enjoying myself. So I am going to go out and I'm going to have some ice cold cider. So wish me well. I'll see you at 12, guys. All right, thanks.